Okay, let's look at the solution of this paper. For question number 1, simplify this expression and give your answer with positive index. So m squared, okay, multiply with m cubed n to the power negative 5 to the power negative 6. Many of you made a mistake, that is, multiply this negative 6 in front of these two. Actually, it is no need. It just need to multiply to the bracket next to it. So m squared just remain this, and then here that is m to the power negative 18 n to the power positive 30. That finished the first step. And the second step, n, there's a hidden 1 here, hidden power 1. So n will be power 31, 1 plus 30, and then m will power negative 16, 2 minus 18, okay? So you need to change back the power from negative to positive. So the final answer, there will be n to the power 31 in the numerator, m to the power 16 in the denominator. So that's finished the first question. And there's question number 2. Let p and q be two numbers. The sum of these two numbers is 1, 2, 3. So you can set up the equation p plus q is 1, 2, 3. And the second one, p is 3 more than triple, that is 3 times, okay? P is 3 more than 3 times of q. Find the product of q, that's in p times q, okay? And you can set up the equation here. P plus q equals 1, 2, 3. And p equals 3 plus 3 times q, okay? So you can substitute equation 2 into equation 1. 3 plus 3q plus q equals 1, 2, 3. And here you can add them up. 4q equals 1, 2, 0. Q equals 30. And you get q equals 30. Then you can find p. P equals to 3 plus 3 times 30. That is 93. So the product, that is equal to 30 times 93. Then you can get the answer 2790. That's the answer of question number 2. Quite straightforward. And for question number 3, you need to factorize these two expressions. For part A, many of you may think, should we use the formula? Okay, sometimes it may not. You can just go back to the basic concept of factorization, that is taking out common factor. So in this part, luckily you can take out common factor, then just write down that's AB multiplied to A plus B. That's finished. So part B, you can see that these two parts are same as part A. You can use the result of above. So when you look at these 4 terms, you can find that the first 2 terms can be factorized by using part A times B multiplied with A plus B. And the last 2 terms, it can be factorized by using difference of 2 square formula. So look at these 2, they are the same factor, A plus B. So take it out and write it down. And the first one, that is A, B, and then the second term, A minus B. Of course, the final step, you may change it back to the small bracket. That's finished. Part B. Okay. Okay, let's move to question number 4. The mark price of a calculator is higher than its cost by 160. Okay, so we can see that there's a question about the cost, mark price, and the selling price. So we draw a CMS model. The cost is unknown. The mark price is 160 higher than the cost. So we can change this one is C plus 160 directly. And then sold at a discount of 10%. That means this one multiplied to 0.9, that will be the selling price. After selling the shirt, the profit is 40%. That means when C compared with S, that is profit percent of 40%. The key point is how to understand this one. The profit must be compared with cost. Cost is C. If the selling price is 40% more than the cost, so that C times 1.4 equals to S. So you can set up the equation now. Let C be the cost. And you realize that C plus 160, actually that's the marked price, multiplied to 0.9, that is a discount of 10%. Then originally that is selling price, right? But the question also tells you that this is the profit percent 40%. So that means it also can be written as the cost times 1.4. So that's the way you can solve this equation. Multiply 0.9 inside of 0.9C plus 144 equals 1.4C. So 144 will equals to 0.5C, and you can get C, that is 288. So the cost is 288, and the market price is 288 plus 160. Then you can get the final answer, 448. Okay, let's finish the question. Number 4. Okay, and then move to question number 5. Make M be the subject of the formula. M equals to 2 plus mn over 3 minus n. And you can see that there's an n here. You need to transfer it to another side. Okay, but be patient. You need to remove this denominator first. Move to the left hand side. M bracket 3 minus n equals to 2 plus mn. Just directly move to another side. Okay, so 3m minus mn equals 2 plus mn. And you will find that move this 2 to here. 3m minus 2. And here, for negative mn, you can transpose to the right hand side, become 2mn here. Why? Because originally there's 1mn, and then we add one more mn, so that will become 2mn. So you can try to do the further expression is, I want to make m be subject. You need to move this one to another side here. 3m minus 2mn equals positive 2. And take out common factor m. 3 minus 2n equals 2. So final answer, 2 over 3 minus 2n. And that's the solution. Okay, make m be subject. Left hand side, right hand side, no other m. So let's move to question number 6. In the polar coordinate system, O is the pole. Okay, when you look at such kind of the polar coordinate system, at least you need to draw a horizontal line. The pole is here. Polar coordinate of point P are R40. Okay, something like 40 degree here. P. R is talking about the distance between pole to the point P. Q, R 340. That means starting from the polar axis, you measure the angle in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. So 340 degrees, something like this. So it left 20 degrees here. Okay, because whole circle is 360. So that's point Q, and that is R again. It is given that the distance between P and Q is 12. So you need to find angle POQ and then the perimeter of this triangle. So quite straightforward. Angle POQ actually equals to 40 degree plus 20 degree, that is 60 degree. And you can find that triangle OPQ is an isosceles triangle, right? You can see these two are the same. Therefore, angle, these two are equal. Angle OPQ equals angle OQP equals theta. Now, how to solve theta? That is 60 degrees, the angle you find here, plus theta equals 180 degrees. So you find theta is 60 again. Oh, what does that mean? When you go back to the figure, actually these three angles are equal. That means this is an equilateral triangle. Okay? Therefore, triangle OPQ is an equilateral triangle. And therefore, you can find perimeter is the sum of the three sides of triangle, okay? The whole total length. That is 12 plus 12 plus 12, that is 36. Because it's an equilateral triangle, so R also equals 12, okay? So that's finished for question number 6. Remember, when you are working with the polar coordinate system, you always start from this one, okay? Draw the positive axis with pole. R is the distance between center to the point. Angle is always measured in anti-clockwise direction. So, move to question number 7. This is a plain drawn question. In the figure, ABCD is a rhombus, and AC intercept BD at point E. AG is perpendicular to CD. AG cut BD at point F. Now, we need to show that AEF is similar to triangle AGC. Okay, one of the very important concepts of the rhombus is the diagonal were perpendicular to each other. So, when you look at the small triangle AEF and big triangle AGC, two right angle here, the common angle here, done. Two pair of angles are equal. So part A, in triangle AEF, triangle AGC, angle EAF equals angle to CAG, common. They share the same angle. On the other hand, angle AEF equals 90 degrees. That is the property of rhombus. Therefore, angle AEF equals to angle AGC. Since you find that two pairs of triangles are equal, therefore you can conclude that triangle AEF is similar to triangle AGC. Reason AAA. And go to part B. BG is 7, AD is 25. Then you need to find AE. So, first of all, you can see the very obvious. You can find AG first. AG by using Pythagoras theorem, that is 25 square minus 7 square, 24. Okay, the key point is then how do we use the result of A to find AE? You can see that if you want to find AE, look at the triangle. AE match with AG. And you can find that AC will match with AF. So you can do in this way. AE over AF will equals to, AE over AG equals to AF over AC. Corresponding sides of similar triangle. Okay, so cross multiplication, and here I forgot to give one information, that is, I missed the information, that is AF equals to 18.75, please add this condition. Okay, so AE times AC, that is equals to AG, that is 24, times AF, 18.75. And what is AC? AC is the double of AE, because AC is a diagonal and AE is half of the diagonal. So AE times 2AE will equals to 24 times this one, so 450. So AE bracket square, that would be 225, and hence the length of AE could be obtained is 15. So that's the end of this question. So go to question number 8. The bar chart shows the distribution of the number of books bought by a group of students in this year. If a student is selected randomly, the probability that the selected... Okay, let me diminish the size of the screen. Okay. The selected student bought fewer than 24 books is 8/15. How do we read this? That means 3 of the students bought 20 books, 5 of them bought 21, and so on. That's the unknown K. K students bought 23 books. So part A, we can set up the equation. Total number of students will be 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus K plus 13 plus 8. And the numerator, that is number of students who bought fewer than 24 books. So it will be 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus K equals 8/15. That's the equation you can set up. And here simplify the numerator, that is 17 plus K, and then denominator, that is 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 13 plus 8. So 38 plus K equals 8/15. Do the cross multiplication. 225 plus 15K will equals to 304 plus 8K. Then you can find K. So K equals to 7. In part B, write down the mean. So that is, you need to write down the mean, but I want to calculate it once for you. So 3 times 20 plus 5 times 21 plus ... Keep moving in this way. Times plus 8 times 25 over 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 13 plus 8. Okay, so just do the calculation directly. Start a bracket. 3 times 20 plus 5 times 21 plus 9 times 22 plus K is 7, 7 times 23 plus 13 times 24 plus 8 times 25 divided by, start a bracket again, remember, 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 13 plus 8, close bracket. So the mean is 23.02, okay, recurrent decimals. And the median is lying in which position we need to find out. There are 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 13 plus 8. Again, 45 data. So the median is lying on 45th plus 1/2. That's lying on 23rd datum. Okay, and hence the median will be 3 plus 5 plus 9, that is 17 only. 17 plus 7, that's 24. So actually the median is 23. It's lying on this one. Okay, lying on this one. And mole is quite easy to find out. Find the number of books with the highest frequency. Okay, so 13, and the number of books is 24. Not write down 13. 13 is the frequency only, okay? You need to write the number of books, so the mole is 24. So let's finish question number 8. And go to question number 9. Total volume of two spheres is this one. The volume ratio of two spheres is this 2. So A, we can find the smaller sphere volume that equals to 26208 pi divided by 64 plus 27, the total volume, and then multiply 27. Don't forget unit cm cube. So 26208 times 27 divided by 64 plus 27, you get 777, 6 times pi cm cube. And we suppose r be the radius of the smaller sphere, so 4/3 times pi times r cube, that is 7776 pi. Pi could be cancelled. R cube equals to 7776 times 3 divided by 4. 5832. So R cube equal to 5832. R equals to 5832 to the power 1/3. So R is 18. And how to press this? You just press 5832, this one, and then enter. So how about the radius of the larger sphere? So R over 18, that is the radius of the larger sphere over the radius of the smaller sphere, bracket cube. From length ratio, you take cube, that's become volume ratio. That is 64/27. So R over 18, that is, take the 64/27 to the power 1/3. Then R over 18, that becomes, start a bracket, 64 divided by 27, and then 1 divided by 3, that is 4/3. 64 divided by 27 to the power 1/3. So R could be obtained, that is 24. Okay, so at the answering statement, the radii are 18 cm and 24 cm respectively. So part B are quite straightforward. Just find the total surface area. Area that will be 4 times pi times 18 bracket square plus 4 times pi times 24 bracket square, unit cm square. And leave the answer in terms of pi from the question. So 4 times 18 square plus 4 times 24 square, 3600 pi cm square. Okay, so that's the end of this question, and that's the end of this paper.